Hi dudes, welcome back to our channel. Today I am going to be giving up makeup and clothes shopping for 6 weeks. And the reason that I'm doing that is because currently for me it's the end of February, so that means tomorrow is the start of Lent, so that's all about the time in the Bible when Jesus went into the desert and he fasted, he didn't eat properly, he prayed a lot, so basically just devoting that time to God. So now in the build up to Easter, a lot of Christians do the same kind of thing, give up something important to them to show God that we put him first. So I've chosen to do makeup and clothes shopping, and I thought it would be cool just to do one last hurrah, do some like crazy eyeshadow and lipstick and stuff, and then just take it all off again and ignore it for 6 weeks. So I wouldn't say that I'm particularly crazy about makeup. Like, I don't really wear foundation or contour or anything like that. But day to day I do like mascara, put my eyebrows on, as I call it, a bit of concealer, because sometimes you just look so tired and it's just the worst and I can't take it. Should we use this? Okay, I'm just gonna pick a colour. Is that this purple one or this red one? I think it was this red one. That's cool. Ricochet. Ooh. I'm absolutely not a makeup artist, and if you can see close enough you'll know that because I have mascara all over my eyelid and underneath it. I'm also not like obsessed with makeup, but it's definitely one of those things where it's just like a nice safety blanket if you wake up in the morning and you just look a little bit rubbish, or if you're going out somewhere and you want to look nice, it feels like the way to do that is to dress up your face. which is fine, there's no problem with that. So I'm definitely not bashing anyone who wears makeup every day. It's more like it's something that I want to try and give up, because I don't want it to be something that I rely on. On those days when I'm just really not feeling it and I really like to just put a bit of makeup on to make myself look better, I'd like to just challenge that and just learn to accept my face for what it is. Boom! So I'm also giving up clothes shopping because I just love clothes shopping. I do it a lot. For me it's something very creative. So I often post outfit pictures online and stuff. And again, I don't think there's anything wrong with clothes shopping. But sometimes like these things just become a bit of an indulgence. So giving it up is just showing God that it's not something that rules our lives and that we can give it up and just devote that time to him instead. Obviously Easter was like a while ago for you guys, but I would love to know if you gave anything up, or if you didn't and you're thinking about it for next year, what would you give up? If you did do something, did you succeed at it? Oh. Look at this yellow. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh, we're just gonna leave the eyeliner as is and just accept that it's awful. If I was actually gonna wear this out, I probably definitely wouldn't do like a strong lip, but because we're having a last hurrah, we can do it. I've got a couple and a gloss, so I'm just gonna layer up all of these. Okay, so we are back, we are done. I only managed to layer up 2 of the lip products because frankly doing 4 was just gonna kill me. See, it's already happening. Hey, good morning. I'm up, it's the first day of Lent. I've just had a quick shower, which is great because in the mornings my face is so... What? I did not zoom in. Ah! And the good thing is about not having to do my makeup is that I'm actually running kind of late. So I was meant to be in the car and gone 2 minutes ago, which doesn't sound like very long, but I haven't got any socks on, and sometimes finding socks is just the hardest thing, or finding your other... So fun story. Today I was meeting up with an old friend and we're just having a coffee and he goes, oh, by the way, I got you a present. I know your birthday was a month ago, but I've got you a present. And basically he got me clothes. So the first day of Lent, and I'm doing super well. I haven't bought any clothes all morning and afternoon, And I just get new free clothes just given to me, just by chance. I did not know this was going to happen. So there you go. It feels like a bit of a cheat, but out of my control. So I think it's okay. It's just quite funny. Again, it's about a week in. That kind of like hasn't really affected me. I thought that loads of people were going to come up to me and tell me that I look tired, but I'm still waiting for that one. I'm sure it's going to come. I bet that it's going to come, but so far it hasn't, which is good. And shopping hasn't really bothered me either. I'm really surprised by that. It's kind of been too good. I feel like I'm going to crumble soon. Even last night, it just caught my attention that hadn't been on in a long time. And I suddenly remembered this one top, which is in my save basket, which I've been waiting to go into sale. I just can't go on and check if it's in sale, because if it is, I'm just going to die without buying it. So it's better off just not knowing. So I was just leaving church and some of the girls from Bible class have been talking about going to McDonald's for lunch. And you know, once it's just set in your mind, you're like, I have to go to McDonald's, I have to get McDonald's for lunch, I can't think about anything else. And Rosie is really annoyed because one of the things she's doing for Lent is giving up all fast food. So she was really annoyed that I was going on about it. And I was rubbing it in her face a bit, looked in my handbag, and the worst. I just said, Rosie, I forgot my purse. And at first she like started smirking, and then she just was like frowning. She's like, well, I'm also doing 40 acts of kindness for Lent, so I guess I could take you. So Rosie then got in the car with me and she just bought me food and then had to sit with it in the car with the delicious smell of it as I drove her home. And she was really bitter about it. I think deep down you could tell that she was like really pleased to do something kind, but also when I dropped off at her house, she did say, I'm never doing this again outside of Lent. So there you go, we all need a Rosie in our lives for Lent. And elsewise. Elsewise. Hey. So you may be wondering, what is the deal with all of this? Have I been shopping? No, I have not. All of these clothes have come from my mum's house, where I've been storing all of this old stuff that I wasn't interested in anymore. But I'm really into upcycling clothes, so I thought, like, I wanted to do this anyway, but I thought as I'm not buying clothes, this would be a really good time to upcycle some of these things. But there is a really easy fix for some of this stuff, because some of it's fine, it's really cool, but it's just the colour that's a bit off. It's not really my thing now. So I bought some fabric dye. And this is really cool. It just goes in the dishwasher. I always get those two confused. This goes in the washing machine. And dyes the stuff black. And I'm going to buy a brown one as well. But I thought today we could just give the black one a go. So I'm just going to pick out some stuff that I think I would actually wear again if it was black. Sort it out. And see what happens. Hiya, we are about 3.5 weeks in at this point. And at this point in time for me, this is the sort of the peak of all of the coronavirus stuff. So for me, the schools are closing today. And because of that, that means that all of the youth work stuff that I do is having to dramatically change and go online as soon as possible. So I've made plans, I've changed them, and now I've come to the decision that I'm going to be launching this YouTube channel early, which is fine, except that means that I need to make the intro video today to go out tomorrow. And this happens to be the time when I have a new friend. You see him? Yeah. And basically the Lord is keeping me humble. So I'm a bit gutted that if I want to film myself talking today to be on this intro, that so great, thank you Lord, it's okay, I'm gonna stay true to what I look like, but also hey, welcome to my crib. I thought I would just give you a quick update. It's been about a month. So first of all, I'll just start with the dyeing stuff. Yeah, because it didn't quite turn out as I expected. These are two of the things that I dyed black, and obviously they're not black, certainly not intense black. But then when I was doing the brown one, I did realise that it actually says that there's enough dye in one pod to dye up to 4 t-shirts, and I did quite a lot more than that. So these things, you know, actually died pretty well considering. But then weird stuff happened as well. Like, I dyed this yellow top and like half of it dyed black. I did a big grey coat, that didn't take at all. Then there was also this horrible picnic dress. I think I've got a clip with it, but I think I've got a clip which I'll insert now. Like, it's literally picnic hospital chic. And this turned out like this. So it's kind of still got that like checkered print to it, which I think is cute. So I think this would look really nice with like half opaque black tights and like black boots or something. And then the brown stuff went really well. So there's these trousers, they used to be like a sage colour, and this skirt, this used to be like a stone kind of grey. I've also got this hoodie which used to be grey and now it's completely brown, and this little cropped sweater. So that was kind of just a bit of fun. Like, so now I do feel like I have some new clothes, which is quite nice, but honestly I really miss shopping. And also because of all this isolation stuff, ASOS keeps having massive like 20% off sale of everything, and I'm so like, oh, there's only like a week and a half to go. My, I just want to shop. But the good thing about isolation is that like we're not going anywhere, so I'm not putting effort into getting dressed anyway, so that's really helping. Same with makeup stuff. Like, also, I don't know, like, because I'm bored, I would quite like to just play with makeup. I'd like to just sit down and like do something crazy, like try and copy a James Charles thing or something, but also like it's not so bad. And also with doing all this YouTube stuff, I did not plan to do YouTube at the same time as doing no makeup, but because it's happened that way and I have no choice, it's really helped me just not care, because there's no point, like there's really nothing I can do about it, so I've just had to accept it. Update done. Yes! I'm so happy. Guys, we did it. We made it. It's Easter Sunday. I am so happy. I'm so happy to be here finally doing my makeup because it's fun. If I'm staring this way, it's because there's a mirror. So there have been things that have surprised me over this time. For one thing, last night I was so excited to go shopping. I had to go shopping straight away. My original plan was to start shopping on Sunday morning, like as soon as I woke up. But I couldn't wait that long, so I had to start shopping at midnight because I was just so excited and wanted to see what was online and stuff. But I knew that I didn't want to start off Easter Sunday that way. Obviously it is about Jesus being raised from the dead, and that's what I wanted it to be about. So I went online and I found a sermon about it that I thought was cool, and that was 37 minutes long. So I made sure that I started it at 23 past 11, so by the time it finished I could go shopping straight away. But then even better than that, I did actually start watching it slightly earlier, which was nice because it meant that after the sermon I could actually sit and take it in a bit. But in terms of makeup stuff, it's been really interesting because I haven't really missed it or been bothered about it. Like, I've missed the fun of it and the creativity of it, but I really thought at least one person was going to tell me I looked tired. No one told me I looked tired. I think maybe they were hiding it. Normally they don't hide it. But I can't believe it. I'm honestly shocked. And it's been nice during quarantine and stuff because I haven't like been bothered to wear makeup, obviously. There's an airplane, I'm just gonna... It was interesting doing shopping last night because I have a saved basket where I keep everything that I'm interested in that I want to come back to. And loads of it was in sale. I mean, loads of it was out of stock, which was sad. But loads of it was like in sale, and obviously it was stuff that I liked because I'd saved it. But I wasn't interested in it in the same way. I wasn't looking at it like I normally would, just because I haven't been shopping in so long and I've had to learn to just, you know, enjoy what I have already. I was way more strict about what I was actually going to consider buying, what was worth it and what was like, it's nice but I can just Marie Kondo it, thank you for blessing me with its beautiful appearance, and then say goodbye. I was having a good time. So I was shopping till 2 in the morning, and I bought one item of clothing. I bought quite a bit of jewellery, but I hadn't really considered that off limits anyway. Because I've not been paying attention to my makeup in the way I normally would, I found that my skincare is so much better, I'm looking after my body so much better, eating so much better, and just sort of been pouring that enthusiasm into something else and other things that are just way more healthy to take care of. Oh my gosh, that looks mental. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. So there we go. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm just thinking that this isn't quite the satisfaction that I thought it would be. Like, it has been fun and stuff, but it's interesting looking at myself now with more makeup on and for the first time ever thinking like, I actually think I look less pretty than normal. Not that I'm saying I normally look so pretty, but like, I feel like there's like a glow that's just not there anymore because I feel a bit like overdone and I don't know. I don't really feel like me. So it's like nice, I don't know. It was nice doing it, but I'm glad to have fought through it and found some interesting and surprising things. Cool. So hope you enjoyed and I will see you guys later. Bye.